Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how I achieved this beautiful ash blonde using box dyes. So if you're interested, stay tuned. The products that I'm using today is Nice and Easy and Bella Color. I'm using dark ash blonde and medium ash blonde. You can also use Revlon in medium ash blonde and dark ash blonde. I'm in the UK and they do not sell that product here. And right now I'm just mixing my colors together to make sure they're evenly blended. And I'm going to be using Posh Life Hair Platinum Blonde Collection. The lace frontal is 13 by 4. I believe it's a 18-inch. So right now I'm going to be making sections and applying my color to the hair. I tend to be very careful around the lace. I try not to get any color on the lace. So I'm just making sections here, applying the color. I also comb the color in and I use my hands just to make sure it's all gone through the hair evenly. So I'm just going to continue making small sections and applying my color all the way through the frontal, taking my time and avoiding the lace. I will leave this on for about 30 minutes. I'm now on the other side. Excuse the lighting, guys. I believe my light was too bright. That's why the mannequin head is like luminous. And excuse the lumpy belly. I have my waist trainer on while I'm doing my coloring. Once I've applied all of the color, I will comb the color through the hair, and then I'll go through the frontal and just check to see if I've missed any spots or if there's any areas that have not been colored. I'll add more color. At that point, I will just let the hair sit for another 5 or 10 minutes before I go wash the frontal out. So now I'm washing out the hair. I'm using a touch of silver, which is basically a purple shampoo, to remove any brassiness from my frontal. So I did use this. I only used it for a few moments rinsing this frontal out, but I didn't like the gray tone that it gave the hair, so I did not do the same process to my bundles. And this is how the frontal has turned out. I actually like it, but you can still see like those streaks of purple or gray, so I don't particularly like that with the ash blonde. And now I'm going to make my wig. If you're interested in seeing a full detailed video on how I make my wigs, I will leave a link below for you to view that video. But as of right now, I'm just sewing down my frontal. And now I'm adding in my bundles. I'm sorry, but I did not record myself coloring the bundles, but I used the exact same products. So now I'm just going to tweeze my hairline a little bit. Usually I just take a small section and place it forward in the front of the frontal, and then I will tweeze behind that section. I don't tweeze a lot, and I really don't have a system of how I tweeze. I kind of just tweeze in certain sections, bit by bit, until I start to see the hairline thinning a little bit. And this is how the hairline looks once I have plucked it. And the other side I'm going to do now. This is all the hair that came out once I plucked the hairline. So basically now I'm going to set a parting space. I think I'm going to have a side part, and I just find it super easy when you saturate the hairline and then create your part. It just really helps you to get that flat, sleek look on the top. So I'm going to continue spraying my water and conditioner on the hair until the entire front section is completely flat. And as you see, when I spray and comb through it, the hair just gets super flat. This is how you set your part. So if you ever want to change your parting, to me this is the best way to do it. Just saturate the entire area, comb it super flat in the direction you want your part. Now that everything is nice and flat, I'm going to take my blow dryer and I'm going to dry it and comb it in the direction so that way everything sits nice and flat. Now I'm going to press the hair straight. This was actually a wavy texture and I just want to get it bone straight. So I'm going to run my flat iron through it a few times, make small sections. I find making small sections just gets the hair totally straight while using a comb as well. I'm just about finished flat ironing the hair. I'm liking this color, but I'm a little nervous about trying this. So hopefully it looks right on me. But so I finished straightening it and this is how it looks. I like the color. I think it looks really nice, but we'll see once I install it. I think this color is absolutely stunning. And now I'm going to install my wig. Just removing the lace from my frontal. I always start with one side and then I'll go back and do the other side. I just find it easier to remove one side at a time. I'm going to use my favorite Got To Be Glued freeze spray to install my wig or glue it down. This process is kind of time consuming, but I love using this spray. And I finally have her installed. So the last thing I'm going to do is get rid of all the flyaways that you see using She Is Balm wax stick. This stick is awesome. It just helps lay down all your flyaways. Just simply add it to the flyaways, apply some heat, and then you are good to go. This is the final look of my ash blonde wig. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you got some helpful tips on what products to use if you're wanting to achieve this color. Also, if you're interested in purchasing this hair, I will leave all the details below. See you guys in the next one.